yoga. It is autumn, the fall, the time where life begins to slow down a little bit. Weather starts to cool off, night becomes a little bit longer than day. So it's a really, really, really good time to change up your practice into something a little bit slower, a little bit more mindful. That is why today we're going to do a yin practice. In yin, we hold the poses for a longer amount of time, and we do that by finding the edge in that pose, your personal edge, your boundary, where you know that's where you should stay, and we relax into it, allowing the muscles to release and the tissues and all the different parts of our body, including the fascia as well. So we will be using some props. It is ideal if for this practice you have a bolster. Now, not everybody has a bolster in their house, so if that's you, just find some big pillows, maybe 2 or 3, that you can create a similar shape than this with. Also, if you have them, you can use bricks or blocks. These are specifically for yoga. However, you don't need to have these. Once again, if you have some thick books, you can also use that. And if you don't have anything, that's also okay. You can completely do your practice without any props or shenanigans. So let's go ahead and begin. Like I said, we are going to be holding the poses for a longer amount of time. So be very mindful of your boundaries and only go as far as feels good, where you can really relax and let go. We are trying to ground ourselves and to go within. So see what you can do to adjust your body to allow you to do that. We will begin by moving any props out of the way and just come into child's pose. To find child's pose, you have several ways to get there. But for this specific video, we're going to bring the knees a little bit wider than our hips and bring the big toes together. Now from there, begin to walk yourself back. Now, if this feels uncomfortable or you're somewhere a little bit higher and you're not super comfy, you can grab your bolster or your pillows and place it right there, and then you can sit on that instead. Wherever you are, take a nice deep inhale as you lengthen your spine. And as you exhale, begin to walk the arms forward. If your forehead does not reach the floor, you can always grab one of your bricks and put it at a certain height where you can rest your forehead onto the floor. And if you want to go a little bit deeper, just bring the forehead down. Just stay here and breathe. Notice the parts of your body that are in contact with the ground. Allow yourself to feel supported by the earth. Surrender into the earth. Feel the boundaries of your body and allow yourself to go slightly deeper without moving, just through the breath. One more inhale and exhale. Inhale slowly, draw the arms a little bit further in. And as you inhale, take your left arm up, open. And as you exhale, thread that left arm under the right. Bring the shoulder to the floor, maybe your ear to a block, or maybe your ear to the floor. Lengthen your right arm forward and breathe. Allow your left arm to melt into the ground. Feel your hips and your shins sinking deeper and deeper. Releasing into the earth as you exhale. And bringing energy in through the earth as you inhale. Breathe. Rest and soften. Allow your boundaries to melt away. Two more breaths. And exhale, bring your right hand closer towards your face and very mindfully move out of the asana. Bring your left hand to the floor. Ground through your fingertips. And feel. Inhale, open your right arm out. And exhale, thread that right arm under your left. Right shoulder to the floor, ear to the floor, or to your bolster or your block. And lengthen the left arm forward. And again, take a few breaths here. Allowing your right shoulder and shoulder blade to release. Continuing to relax the muscles of your face. And allow your sit bones to also sink down deeper and deeper. Two more breaths. Inhale, slowly left hand draws in. Press yourself up. Deep inhale and exhale. Move your hands forward and bring your knees parallel to the front of the mat. You can bring your blocks on each side of your hands. Inhale. And exhale, bring your right foot forward between your hands. To allow yourself to lengthen the spine more, you can bring your hands to your blocks, maybe at the middle position or at the highest position. Just really allow your hips to open. Notice your right foot strong onto the ground. And allow the weight of your body to sink deeper. Opening that left psoas. And just notice after a few breaths, maybe the boundary has expanded and you can lower the bricks down. Or maybe bring the fingertips to the floor as well. Breathe in. Breathe out. Relax and release. Notice your breath deepening, slowing down, stabilizing. Continuing to ground through that right foot. Breathe in and breathe out. Slowly press your hips just slightly back. Move both hands and both blocks to the inside of your foot and open your right foot out a little bit more. Depends on your anatomy and the way that your body is made. It might feel a little nicer to turn your toe out slightly, or it might feel nicer to keep the foot pressing down straight forward. Now here, if it feels appropriate, move the blocks out of the way. And maybe bring the palms of your hands to the floor. And this might be where you stop. This might be your edge. However, for some of you, it might feel appropriate to lower down to your forearms. That can be accomplished by bringing your forearms to a block, or bring the forearms all the way down to the ground. Keep lengthening the spine forward slightly. Relax the shoulders away from the ears and just stay here. Take 2 more breaths. And on the next inhale, if you came down to the forearms, slowly press yourself up. And slowly take your right leg back. This time bring the knees together and press back into your child's pose just for 1 breath. Deep breath in. And long breath out. Lift yourself up, breathe in. Breathe out, left foot between the hands. Lengthen your right leg slightly back. And if you'd like, place the blocks under your hands, allowing yourself to lengthen the spine more. Relax the shoulders. Allow the hips to drop all the way to your boundary. Breathe. The more you breathe, the more you relax, the more you ground, the deeper your energy connects with the earth. The more focused and centered you become. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. And breathe out. Inhale, slowly press your hips slightly back. Move the bricks out of the way. Move your left foot over to the left a little bit more. And bring both hands to the inside of that left leg. On the inhale, lengthen. On the exhale, slowly go all the way to your edge, whatever that may be today. Maybe hands stay down, maybe forearms to the block, maybe forearms to the ground. Breathe. Notice what it feels like to be in this posture right now. And feel grateful for your body, just as it is. Feel grateful for the things that you've accomplished in the last few months. Just allow yourself to be really present and connected to who you are. Take a nice deep breath in. And exhale. Inhale, press back up to your hands. And slowly move the hips back and take your left leg back. Breathe in. And breathe out. Lengthen into a child's pose, Balasana. One more breath. As you breathe in, slowly come up onto your knees. And if you have a bolster or your pillows, just bring them parallel to your mat. Now, there's a couple options here for this asana. One of them is sitting between your heels. This is not very comfortable for many people's knees. So if this doesn't work, I will give you an option in a moment. If this feels alright, grab your bolster, bring it right up to your hips, and then slowly lay down onto the bolster. Palms of the hands up. Relax the shoulders, draping over the bolster. If this is not appropriate for you today, you can lengthen one leg forward and then lean back and just do half the time on one leg and then switch. And if neither of those work, just lengthen your legs all the way down. Again, bring the bolster to your low back and just drape yourself over the bolster. Surrendering your spine down. Surrendering the backs of your legs, your heels, to ground into the earth. Feel your breath deepening and softening. Feel your body melt as you release tension in your body and in your mind. Relax your jaw. Let go. Connect within. Connect with your true essence. And allow yourself to be. 2 more breaths, whichever variation you chose. And slowly press yourself up. If your legs were behind you, take your time to take the legs out and shake them slightly. Lovely. And then we'll finish this practice with a short meditation. So go ahead and sit maybe on a meditation cushion or a block or a bolster, and allow yourself to find your center. Become really comfortable, settle through the sit bones, hands are resting on your knees, facing down to help you ground a little bit more. The spine is long, the shoulders are relaxed down the back. And here you may soften the eyes down towards the floor, or maybe you'd like to close them today. Whatever you choose, just be fully present. Allow your mind to rest between the thoughts. Soften your breath. Allow the energy to flow through you, coming up the spine as you inhale, and flowing back down through the spine into the ground as you exhale. Inhale, expanding, growing, breathing. Exhale, releasing and grounding and feeling. Breathe in. Breathe out. Expand. And release. Soften. Breathe. Bring your palms together in front of your heart center and bow your head slightly in gratitude. Gratitude for your life, this day, this season. Gratitude for your ability to practice and to evolve. Take a nice deep breath in. And sigh out. Thank you very much for practicing with me today. Namaste.